Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have made an effort today to look nice, so I thought I would take the opportunity to make a video where, I look somewhat presentable. I've just moved one of my cat's toys and now she is very intrigued by it. She's very alert up there on her cat tree. So at the beginning of the year, I mentioned I was going to stop bullet journaling, but I was going to try and journal in a different way. And I have successfully managed to journal every single day since the 28th of December with no misses, which I think is really good for me. I thought I would take you through the journals I am doing, because I'm not just doing my normal journal, I'm doing two others as well. So I thought, firstly, I would mention this old one. I actually started this Q&A day book journal in July 2015 and it's now 2021, so it's 6 years and I have not completed it, to the point where there's actually dates in here that are empty because I've not done a full year's worth of doing this. So I decided at the beginning of this year that I wanted to get rid of this. Well, not get rid of it, I just wanted to stop thinking about how I needed to finish this. So my task for this year is to complete every single day of this year. So I'll have at least one row complete. Now there is an issue with that, is that some of these dates I have already done 5 years worth of inputs. So on those days I've had to put a sticky note in and add 2021 just because I'm that silly that I've done that. Once I've done this year, I'm going to put this on the shelf where all my other journals are and keep it there, and then I won't have to keep on worrying about the fact that I need to complete this, because this has been on my windowsill wanting to be filled out and I just haven't been doing it. So that's what I'm doing. So how it works is every single day you get a prompt of whatever and then you write down your answers. So for example, February the 12th, which is today, what is your biggest obstacle right now? So in 2018, buying my freaking flat, it's an absolute headache. 2019, sleep and trying to work out a healthy eating plan. To be fair, it's 2021 and that still sort of applies. 2020, figuring out a healthy diet, so it's still trying to figure that out. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet for today. There's some other prompts that I've never done before, like let me try and find it. It's like May and June. So it's, for example, May 17th. Today you got rid of dash. And then we've got May 18th. If you could go back in time and change something, what would it be? Like that. I wish I had actually filled this out completely last year, because I feel like last year would have been some completely different answers to usual, because considering the pandemic was going on. And then very, very newly, I bought this journal. And I'm going through it, I was going to say chronologically, I'm going through it from start to back rather than randomly opening a page and doing it. So I'm doing it that way. So far I think I've probably done, 19 pages it says, but it's usually just one page per pair. So for examples, let's show it's from the beginning. So the first page is obviously my name. Then we've got, it tells you to add your own page numbers. So I did go through the whole book and add page numbers. We've got crack the spine, which I did, and as you can probably tell, it's very cracked. Leave this page blank, and we've got that. So stand here, swipe your feet, jump up and down. We are currently in the midst of a pandemic and I'm not leaving my flat. So I've just done a outline of my foot, well, my shoe, should I say, and then I coloured it in. So I had my Vans shoe on that day. I did that. Then we've got pour, spill, drip, spit, fill in your coffee here. I don't drink coffee, but I did make some coffee just to do this. So it is there. We have got poke holes using a pencil, and there we go. I used a blue one there. It says draw fat lines and then thin, pushing really hard with the pencil. I just used pen on here, to be fair, but there we go. And this page is for handprints or fingerprints. Get them dirty, then press down. So I used paint and tea in this one. Then we've got coloured this entire page, so I coloured the entire page. And then last and not least, throw something, a pencil ball dipped in paint. So I did that there. And this is the current page I'm on, which is press, leaves and other things here. I haven't filled this page out yet because it has been a working week. So I'm going to probably go out for a walk tomorrow and find some leaves and bits, and then I'm probably going to tape them down. I'm not really too sure. Well, they probably mean something else for press, but I think I'm just going to probably tape them down or have cling film and then tape the cling film sides down like that. And that's what I'm going to do for there. And then we have got my lovely bullet journal. This is, well, it was my bullet journal. I'm so used to it being a bullet journal that I automatically said that. I don't really know why, but here's my journal, I should say. It does say bullet journal, but then it says diary at the side too. I like how I had put 2019 to 2020, thinking that's how long I'd use this for. And then I added 2021 when I started this year. I decided at the end of last year that I was going to give up on bullet journaling because it just isn't for me. It doesn't suit me and I have no need for it. My life isn't busy enough to need it. And I think I was only doing it for the prettiness of it. So I kind of stopped doing it for a while, literally most of 2020. Yeah, I decided that I wanted to switch up a little bit and do something a little bit different. But there is one thing I wanted to keep on tracking. Millie, why? Is my workout plan. Not plan, my workout chart, I guess you could say. Each colour represents a different workout just a different workout, I guess. I use sweat, so each colour represents a different part of the body, I guess. So like, for example, there's chest and triceps, back and shoulders, legs and abs, arms and abs, glutes, lower body, upper body, full body, etc, etc, etc. So I wanted to keep that intact. And then, just for funsies, I also created, well, these as well. So we have got this, which is going to be a bit fun, which is Song of the Month. I thought every month I would put down a weirdly drawn version of the cover because I'm not an artist, and the song, which is, and see what my most listened to is that month. So last month it was Gwen Stefani with the song Let Me Introduce Myself. I listened to that a lot last month. And then just for personal reasons, I've got a period tracker here. As you can tell, nothing's really happened. I'm due to start within the next couple of days, but who knows when that will actually happen, because I'm very irregular and never really start when I'm due to start. So I'm just kind of keeping an ear out for it to start anyway. So then I started, so the 28th of December, I started journaling, and I have been doing a grand old job of it. January through February, and leading on to today. So yeah, I have had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm actually surprised at how sort of therapeutic it is to journal every single day, just to get my thoughts out. If it's a bad day, write out my thoughts, like, you know, it's like an outlet, I guess you could say, like, because sometimes you feel like you need to let it all out, and I obviously live alone, so I don't really have anyone I can vent to. So it's like venting to someone, but it's a journal, and it feels so like refreshing once I'm done. I tend to just talk about the day, talk about little things that have happened in the day, talk about my routine, little things like that. I think there's only been one day where I pretty much didn't really do a input. That's not the right word, is it? I didn't journal one day, and that was because I was unwell, because that was when I was having the flare up for IBS, and I was struggling that day. So I just literally just wrote IBS still ruining my life, and then trying out this scrapbooking sort of vibe, which was here. So this is also one thing I actually quite like doing now, because it's more of a writing. It's more of a writing journal. Millie keeps on trying to scratch the floor, which is what I'm trying to stop her from doing. And it's been quite fun to like get on by stickers and like scrapbook pieces of paper, and yeah, it's just been quite different, I feel like. And I tend to fill out like half a page per day. I have, if it's been a very busy day, written a full page, but it's mainly half page really. And I think with it being so, I think I'm probably potentially going to finish this by May. And I've already ordered myself my brand new bullet journal for when I'm completed with this one. I've never had a red one. I've had a green one, a black one, and there was another colour which I've forgotten. I can't remember what it was though, but yeah, I've had a black one, a green one. Why can I not remember what colour it was? I can't remember, but it was sort of yellow maybe. Hang on, I'm going to take you with me and we're going to see what it was, because that's going to annoy the heck out of me. Yeah, it's been really nice. That was very delayed, turning on of the light. Okay, welcome to hell. This is the worst. Oh, okay, so it wasn't. I see it now. If I can get in here. Whee. This is where I keep my cameras, by the way. haven't used that camera in about 2 years. Oh, here it is. So, black one, and we had this. Oh, it's gonna fall off. This one. This was what I used. It was just a diary, so it wasn't really fun. There we go. Oh, this is a shrug. I have got so much rubbish in here. This is my little storage cupboard. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like a wardrobe, because this is meant to be a spare bedroom. But that is a freezing cold room, because it hangs over the bins and it's very, very cold. Whew. Right, there we go. So I did worry when I first started journaling how I was going to definitely keep on doing it every single day, because I'm someone who's really bad at habits. And essentially what has got me into continuously, definitely journaling every single day is, well, I kind of have 2 times a day where I sit down and write stuff. Not every single day I do it, but as I'm currently working from home, I have found that at lunchtime I tend to leave my spare room, which is where I work, and come into here and sit at my table that's here, and I have my lunch, and obviously my journal is usually sitting right there on the table, so I tend to journal a little bit at lunchtime, say my thoughts about the morning, depending on if anything's actually happened or not, and then in the evenings. So I have my dinner, and then pretty soon after I have my dinner I tend to have a cup of tea, and during that period of time I tend to watch some YouTube videos or watch them on Netflix, or you know, that sort of thing. That's my time to sort of chill, I guess. And that's when I take the time to sit down and journal. And at the same time, I will set up the next day's date, so that will sort of entice me to journal the next day. And it's really worked really well for me. I have to say, if I miss a day, I don't think I will be mad about it. I've really enjoyed it. Like, it's just quite nice. Even now already, going back and seeing what I was writing a month ago, it's quite fun to read. That's one of the reasons why I like journaling a little bit. And I never did this sort of thing when I was bullet journaling. I would literally just write out my plans for the day. And honestly, because I'm such a nobody, I don't really have plans ever. And having a calendar, I have it all on my phone. So again, not really needing to put it into a bullet journal, because I already have it digitally on my phone, and I was just finding I was doubling down on doing everything at once. So that is the situation. I have been thoroughly enjoying these last month and a half of journaling. It's been really fun. I've been having a lot of fun making the entries as well. That's the word, entries. Not input, entries. Yeah, I've been playing around with washi tape, with stickers, with pens and pencils. I've decided when I first started it in December that each month I would have a theme of a couple of colours. So I think this month it's sort of, I don't know what colour this is, like light tan colour maybe, with some blue. That is the theme for this month. And then I seem to just be choosing that washi tape, which does not go at all, but I'm trying to use up washi tape because obviously I have all this stuff lying around, I'm not using it, and I'm really trying this year to not buy anything new and just try and use up what I already own. So this is why I'm doing this also, because I've got like a whole not pencil case, a whole shoebox of pens and coloured pencils and felt tip pens and biros and gel pens, etc, 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 that all live in my bottom drawer of this cabinet here. And some of these things I have owned since I was in primary school, which is mad. So I kind of want to do this, put some colour on the pages to like use them up a little bit. I've already sort of run out of a couple of the pens, which is a good sign. Here we go, there's my little, well, kind of long update. It's actually 25 minutes long before I've edited it down, so let's hope I can sort of fasten it up a little bit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little mini update. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need to have my cup of tea and I'm gonna go and journal now because it is that time of the day. It's about 9:15. Okay, it's actually earlier than I thought it was. I tend to still be eating at this time, but I did not do a workout today. I went straight from working to making dinner because I was really hungry, and I had some prawns with some baked sweet potato and had some cheese melted on top of the baked potato. It was so nice. And then for pudding, a couple of weeks ago I made a red velvet cake and I had that for pudding, and beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea now and I'm going to do my journaling for today. And yeah, little Millie walking around behind me. She's very inquisitive. I will catch you guys soon. Ciao. Adios.